It says no sound detected. Okay, I don't know if this is working right. Um, let's see if I get any. So it looks like I'm on Pictory.
What did you all think? Those lists are dangerous.
And it looks like
The same way. And it's like they're
uh all right, so let me just take a moment.
See, I believe that when you don't have enough instruction to act on your feelings or ideas, or you're not enlightened enough, the life will act on you. See, life is more than you have you to do something else. Well, I was enlightened enough, organized and discharged and got the job. Yes. Here's what I did. I can bring something else. So a guy suggested to me, he said, look, see my fathers. I said, no, not anything about how I operated in the way. I heard the church people who register to vote and get out to vote. But I don't know anything about politics. He said, even little people who weren't right.
So true. So true. Okay, hey y'all, hey, I hope you all can hear me. Let me try to put on some jazz music. And I'm hoping this is working, but if it is not, I sincerely apologize that you can't hear me, but I will go in and do a voiceover of what I'm about to share. Now, I can't say on TikTok Live what I do not like, okay? Is that y'all can see my whole damn screen. Y'all can see my whole screen, and I don't want y'all to see my whole screen. However, um, I know that TikTok Live is connected to StreamYard, and I think that's something they need to fix, in my opinion. They need to fix it. If I only want you to see the screen that I'm working on, like I can do in StreamYard, like where this is streaming to in StreamYard, I have it going to YouTube and my Facebooks. And I say Facebooks because I have more than one page. They're only seeing the screen that I'm sharing. On TikTok Live, I believe you guys are seeing the StreamYard screen. So you can see who's on stage. And then when I'm presenting, it's slightly smaller. So when I go back and look at this, if it's showing that way, I'm probably not going to use this TikTok Live studio because I don't like that shit. Okay. If I'm doing a live and doing a presentation, I want my presentation to be my presentation and my live to be my live. Not what you want it to be, because I'm the creator. TikTok, I need it to be what I want it to be. So with that being said, we're going to jump in first to Pictory. And I'm hoping you all can hear me. I don't know if you can or not. If we can get someone somewhere to say if you can hear me or not, I think that would be pretty dope. So for now, let's just play a little music and let's see. Why eat? Mm. This sideboard was $5 at Randall's. Best $5 I ever spent. Mm. That's a hard ass piece of granola. I'm about to break my teeth. Okay. Okay, I just want to check and see if this is showing where I want it to show. If you're seeing the live on TikTok, if you can comment, that would be great. I'm using TikTok Live. If you can see it on one of the Facebook streams, if you could comment, that will help me know that you're seeing the stream. And I'm about to check. Let me go check my channel on here. Okay, my channel, is it showing? Okay. So it is showing live on YouTube. I confirmed that now. Can they hear me on YouTube? I hope, because I definitely said to include sound. I'm going to go over and check my TikTok. See if I'm showing there. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, maybe it is showing. I don't know. If you guys are seeing the live, please let me know. I think it's showing there. Okay. It's telling me. Let me go to live. Let me see. How can I confirm? I'm gonna tell I don't go live on here live. Okay, let's just go over to Facebook. I know it's showing on YouTube, so let me just look at my Facebook and see what I'm seeing. Okay, we're showing on Facebook, so we're gonna jump on in. TikTok, I hope y'all can see. We're about to do Pictory because I want you guys to see how this AI actually works. And I'm going to do it live right now. So what I have up right now is Pictory. And it asks you, which content would you like to repurpose? So I can do script to video, which I've already done that. I have not done article to video. I haven't done edit video using text. And I haven't done visuals to video. So I want to try the article to video. So what, I don't know what song is it. See, certain music just make me, this is why I listen to frequency music a lot, people, because it's more relaxing. I just wanted some Boney James, smooth, relaxing jazz. And it's not giving me that on YouTube. So I'm gonna go back to my channel, and I already know it's all kind of frequency music on here. Initially set the flame. I'm gonna have to watch that. I want to listen to a 888 frequency. Now, know when you do the TikTok live from desktop, you have to, in order, they only give you a pass 7 days at a time. And you have to be live. I think it's at least 25 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So let me get my music together. If you guys can go ahead and share the live with any of your techie people that might want to learn a little bit about Pictory AI. I'm going to switch over to my website, which is www.keepmanifesting.com. I have a blog that's in here that's labeled Elevate Your Manifestation Journey, The Power of Smudging Revealed. I posted this on September 5th. And this is the article, which you can tell it's a good amount of article in it. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to go back over to Pictory and I'm going to paste the URL. And then I'm going to click proceed. I really like doing this stuff. I'm so geeked out on it. I'm still on a trial. So I have 3 videos that lets you do up to a certain amount of videos, a certain amount of time before you have to upgrade. So it took my video. Did you guys see how quickly that happened? It has taken the script and it's already in here. So this is the AI powered summary. This is the picture that I had used, and this is the actual article right here. So from there, I can click on theme settings. So I already have auto highlight keywords and auto visual selections, which means I'm letting Pictory do everything. I'm not like in the end, I can look at it and decide if I want to tweak it any. So from here, I'm just going to click next. And from here, it takes you to a template library, or if you have your own templates. I don't have my own templates. So if I'm thinking about smudging and zen and peace and positive, I can do this, which is wellness, or I can do a sunrise template. And they have a lot of templates in here. Like I think there's a template probably for almost everything that you want. They even have Epicure in here. They got money, like they got everything. So, oh, they have the beach. I'm going to use the beach because I love the beach. So we're going to use the beach for this. I want to do 16:9 because I am setting this up to go on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to do 16:9. And it says, please wait while the video storyboard is being created. So it's searching for visuals, it's finalizing visuals. And it tells me the steps right here. So now it says introducing hyper realistic AI videos. Now, the fact that I'm eating, I'm sorry because it's late and I'm just famished. I came in from an hour walk with my dog. I try not to eat when I'm doing these videos, but hey, it is what it is. Introducing hyper realistic AI video, AI voices. Hold on to your seats. Our new AI voices powered by 11 labs are here. Experience mind-blowing realism today. Dive in now. So let's get started. So some of these you'll notice, and to do this, you can just click here and it'll get rid of that. If you want to bring it back up, you just click on it again. But you have these premium voices. These are new, so you have to upgrade to use these. All of the premium voices require an upgrade. All of the standard voices are free. So let's listen to this one. This is Adeline, and she's a female with an American accent. And let's try Aditi, a female with an Indian accent. And let's try Amy with a British accent. Now, I'm not sure what Kiwis but this is Aria with the Kiwis accent. And we're going to try Arthur. Okay, that was Arthur with a British accent. Now we're going to do Austin with an American accent. Hey, Paul, how are you? Actually, for newsletters, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. This, what I'm using, I'm going to give you the lowdown. I actually created this particular blog using Chat GPT. And a lot of you that may not know, Chat GPT is really like computer programming, but you're using your voice. So you're telling Chat GPT what you want, how you want it. You can have them tweak it or whatever. So Chat GPT actually wrote this blog, and I'm putting this blog into here to create a video. So I would say if you're trying to create a newsletter, if you want to do some visuals, there's probably some other apps you can use. But I think Pictory is, from what I'm learning from using, I've been using it probably 2 weeks now, and I love it. It's probably more video based than newsletter based, but you can they have really good visuals in here. But I would say Descript is good as well, which is more of AI editing. So I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna park that question and I'm gonna try to find what's good for your newsletter outside of, and I really just want to say Chat GPT because, and I'm gonna just go sidebar real quick. So this whole newsletter right here, Chat GPT created this whole thing, right? There's no picture or nothing on it, right? But I want to show you guys this. Chat GPT wrote the HTML code to create this page on my website. Chat GPT was the one that said, hey, you need a picture. I didn't ask for a picture. So even though you're programming Chat GPT, it still has that computer knowledge that it's going to say, hey, you asked for this, but you're going to need a little bit more. So that's how the picture got plugged in. But Chat GPT did this for me. Chat GPT also created this page for me. So it cancels out a lot of the work that I need to do. And Chat GPT also created this page because what I'm creating now is premium podcast technology tutorials. So I'm going to park that question to find what's a good AI to help with newsletters. I can't say 100% that it's going to be Pictory, but I know it's one out there. And right now I'm just so AI focused and looking at all of these. It's just geeking me out. What can I say? So going back over here, I want to figure out what kind of voice do I want to use. And for right now, I feel like let's see, did we listen to Avik? I like Aria, so I'm gonna apply Aria. So it's generating the voiceover and they'll notify me when it's applied. So now we can go in and see, well, what did AI create? So this is the actual video. So let's take a look at the video. The voiceover is applied now. So let's take a look at the preview. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this preview the right way. I'm gonna click preview up here instead of play down here, and this should give me a widescreen preview, or full screen is probably the right word I should be using, I think. So let's see. Oh, and happy 11/11 Portal Day, everyone. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. Okay, so it was okay. Some of the images I don't feel like they really fit. So I'm gonna hit the X right there. So there's some of these images I don't feel like they fit. So I want to go in and change some of my visuals. So if I click on visuals over here, it gives me the visuals that I can put in. I can search for images. I can drill down to whether I want images, videos, or all types. I can drill down into the different categories. So if I look at categories, I want to use, let's see. Let's use health. None of those are really what I'm looking for, but let's see what they have and let's look at journey. Okay, yeah, I don't like any of these. So let's go back. So we have this, which is the picture that's on my page. So I don't want to use this picture. I want to use a different picture. So I want to type in lady at beach bonfire. And let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, look. So we have some bonfires. This is marshmallow. I think this is a good one. I can probably use that one. So I'm just going to keep scrolling through to find one that I feel like I want to use. And when you hover, now you hover over it, it'll show it. But if it has this on here, it means it's premium. You have to upgrade to use those. I'm still using the free app, so I'm not upgraded. So what I'm showing you guys is what you get when you try the free app. I'm also going to drop in the link if I'm not mistaken, it's a 7-day free trial for Pictory. I have to double check. So these are what's in here. Now I like this one because this looks very relaxing, but of course these are all premium. I can't even use these. So why am I still scrolling downward? But okay, let's go back up for the tutorial and look for what's free. None of these are free, right? So let's just turn this into, it has Beach Bonfire San Diego. Let's see what it has. Those are premium. So let's just say bonfire. Okay, these are all premium. And let's see if it has anything for smudge. Let's do smudging prayer. What does it have there? Okay, these are also premium. There has to be a way. Let's see if there's a smudge stick on here. It's free. Nothing's free. Okay, nothing's free. So we're just going to X out of here. And I want to look for a video. And I don't want to look in health anymore because nothing's there. Let's look in home and garden. Let's see what pops up. This is music, which is weird. Why is music in home and garden? Now, this is the image I definitely want to change. And notice this is considered a premium image that it did in the test. And if I remove it and try to put it back, it's not going to allow me to put it back. So you guys are really seeing real time. Of me looking. Okay, help. I thought this was home and garden. Let's do people in society. Right? And let's look at all types. Okay, I want to feel like this filter is not working right. So let's just do all categories and see what updates happen as far as videos. It's the same pictures. So what I'm going to do for this one, I rather add this. So I'm just going to click on this. And now this is updated over here. Up here, you can determine how long you want the video or image to show. So if I wanted to change this to show for 7 seconds, I can do that here with the arrows, or I can just highlight and type in 7. Okay, this was our next scene, which was embrace the power of intention and sacred. I did like this one, but I wanted to show a little bit longer. And then if I want to apply to all things, I can do that here, but I don't want this. And that's the timing, not the video, the timing. I don't want it to apply to all things. This was the next video, which I want this one to show longer. So I'm going to actually put this in for 10. Because I feel like this was the perfect image. This image right here is showing more smoke. And it says, carries your intentions into the universe, amplifying the power. So let's see if there's any other smoke videos that we can replace that with. Okay, we have this one, which is only a 4-second video. We also have this one. I like this one better already. So I'm going to actually add that one over here. So search for similar visuals. You know what? I just clicked on to use that one. Why didn't they use it? Okay, so I double clicked. That one should be in there now, and it's 7.6 seconds. There's a bar down here that I'm going to use to slide over. So we have our smoke scene, and then it's an outro scene. So now we're going to go back and preview the changes. So it's preparing the video. Applying the voiceover. Okay, so I noticed there's a slight skip in the video that needs to be fixed. I'm also not necessarily liking this video that I put in. So let's see if we can find. I'm trying to think here. What do I want to look for? And this is me using my creative brain to try to think of what would actually fit. So let's see if I can find Palo Alto on here. And I'm looking for the smudge stick, the wood, and they don't have it. Let's see if they have the smudge. Oh, this is perfect. Of course, it's premium. Let's see if it'll let me add it anyway. It's not gonna. Oh, it did. It did. Okay. It'll let me add it. And then for this video, let's see if we can find something different to use. Like in this one, so let's add that one in. Okay, and then for this one, see, we finally found what I was looking for. Sometimes it just takes time. We're going to add this video in. And let's see, what does this one do? I want to see if I can find something different with smoke showing. Now, this isn't showing smoke, but these are manifestation tools because I can see the feather and the shell and all of that stuff. This is going to probably be more perfect. So I'm going to add this right here. All right, so now let's preview with these changes. And then if I'm happy with the video, then I go into the next step of changing other stuff. So the first thing I do is try to get my video correct first. I don't necessarily like the skulls in this one. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I noticed the skip is gone that I was noticing before, and that's probably because I corrected the video. So what you can do next, if you want to change any text, you can do that here. So you can add decorative text boxes and they will not be narrated by the AI voiceover. But there's a workaround when you add text to the video. If you decide you want AI to actually say it for you, once you get everything in place, you have to go back and reapply the AI, and then the AI picks up everything, which I did a Cinderella story based on principle-based management, and that's how I got that particular project for AI to say everything. So first, I want to actually click in here. You can click directly in your text, and I want to remove these little symbols and see how it's saying setting intentions. I want to remove that. So now I'm just going to go through each slide to see if there's anything I want to remove from the slide. This one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. And this one's fine. Now, where this step comes in handy because I actually, and I'm gonna do another tutorial where I'm going to show you guys how I had AI write me a script for a short story. But it's really, I had them combine like Scarface, Pablo Escobar, and like two other people. I can't remember. So I'm gonna do a tutorial showing you how I created a script in Chat GPT and dumped it in to create this whole video. But when you have a script, when it has AI, will give you the scenes. It'll actually add those scenes, like the things that's unspoken. So you'll have to go and delete that information out. So it's not seen. And then just sliding down to check this last slide. That slide is fine. I do want to see if I can change this. So it has the template, because this green is showing because of the template style, but I really don't want it to show like this. So first off, the template styles tab. Under the template styles tab, you'll see all the styles that are part of the template you choose. So in this template, I have this, I have the subheading, and I have my outro, but everything else is mostly showing is this. So I can either apply it to all scenes, or I can duplicate the style and I can change it. So the default tag means it's a template in a combination of styles, and you can have more than 3 styles. So I'm going to say, okay, so they're finished telling me. So I can change the template here, and I can also duplicate the template here, or I can go on and I can remove the template. I can apply it to all things. I can duplicate the template here. I can default to the intro style. I can default to the scene style. I can default to the outro style. But I want to look here to see if I can change the template, because I don't necessarily like the green, the way it's showing over the pictures. So I want to change that a little bit. Hey, Lulu, how you doing? So let me look back through these and see which one do I want to use. So these are all the ones, do or do not. There is no try. This is the template I used for Cinderella. Let's try this because it has thin caption. So let's try this one. It says caption thin. So it's going to apply it. Okay, so let's preview what this looks like. I do like on the TikTok live, I can see when people say something. When you're actually on the live, it goes so fast you can't see it. So I do like the TikTok live studio, that I can actually see information as it pops up. It lets me know how many views I have. It lets me know if I have any new followers. Once I start a subscription, it'll let me know if I have new subscribers. So I think that's dope. All of the other platforms that you all are picking me up on, I'm actually streaming directly from StreamYard. So I'm streaming to YouTube and Facebook. And if the connection is right, it should be streaming on all of my platforms on Facebook, because I did something else on Facebook. If I stream to one page, it should stream to all these other pages. But I'm not sure if IG is connected into that. So those are the pluses, that I can actually use the StreamYard and the TikTok Live Studio simultaneously. The only thing I don't like is on TikTok Live Studio, you guys show people when I'm not on the stage. And on StreamYard, you only show what I have on the stage. So that's the difference between the two, why it's generating this preview. Y'all, my tea today is so good. I just don't even know what to say. Oh my God, it's so good. And it has pretty much been brewed and steeped for probably okay. I like that. The only thing I don't like is the skulls. And I'm like, do I really spend a lot of time trying to find the perfect picture without the skulls for this tutorial? Or do I go ahead and show you something else that Pictory can do? And I vote for option 2. Ding, 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 ding. Let's show you guys something else that it can do. So you can also, if you have branding, you can add your branding in here. So if you have a logo, now remember I'm on the free plan, so I can't do all of this right now, but I would have the ability to add in my logo. I have the ability to position. If I want a certain intro text, I can put that. I can't change that right now. So if I had a certain tagline I use for my business, I can use that for the intro. If I wanted anything else to be the intro, I can change it there. I can't enable the, oh, I did. So look, I enabled the intro scene. Let's go back. And this is what it looks like. Your logo will go here. I don't think it's, yeah, it's not going to let me upload my logo. Or will it? Let's see. Shit, we on to something. Let's go ahead and upload, eat the cake, drink the wine, and fuck them people podcast, because that's what I do. All right. So it says, great going with this duplicate template. Your personal template count is 1 and has reached the maximum number allowed for your plan. Need more? Upgrade to a higher plan here. So I'm not going to upgrade. So you guys saw real time what happens when you do that. And then I can resize my logo. I can make it smaller or larger. I can make it opaque. So the opacity determines how bright it's going to show. So do I want it to be more of a shadow on here? Do I want to show bright and vibrant? Do I want it to be large? Do I want it to be small? Where do I want to position the logo? Do I want it over to the left? Do I want it to the bottom right? Do I want it in the middle? You can do all of that. And then you can do the intro text. So I want this to be full opacity. I want it to be as large as it can be. Come on. Okay. So we did that. And then I can do intro text, and I'm going to say Pictory, high level overview. I want to see how this is going to show up. Overview with Professor Tots. Okay, let's see where does that show. So where does this show at? I don't know. I don't know where it shows. It doesn't really show me. It's not telling me. What does it show? Okay, then let's just jump over to the scenes. So these are my scenes here. If I want to upload my logo, will it let me? Let's see. It does. And now my logo is on the scene. And let's say I want it to be in the bottom right. And I want it to be opaque, but not too opaque. Maybe up here would be better. Let's put it up there. Okay. So then let's go to the next scene. And notice that me applying it to one scene, it applied my logo in the same opacity to all the scenes. And then we have the outro, which I'm going to enable that. And then it says, thanks for watching. So I'm going to upload my logo. And actually, let's do a different logo for this one. Oh, no, let's see. Let's do keep manifesting on this one. That's the wrong one. That's the one I was creating. So that's not the right one. I think this, nope, that's not going to be the right one either. And actually, let's go to pictures. Okay, nope. And I'm just trying to get the right picture. Let's go to my downloads and we'll, let's see. We're going to use the technology instructor picture. See how that looks? Okay, perfect. And my logo needs to be uploaded. So of course, again, we're doing the podcast logo. So now that's showing there, and I'm good with the opacity. I hope I'm saying that word right. Okay, and I thought I saw somewhere you can add, yes, you can add audio. This is new. And I don't know if this is meaning music or just the, okay, so this is just the voice. It'd be nice if you can add, oh, here it is, background music. I'm like, I thought I seen music on here somewhere. So this is what it's currently using. So you can search by mood, by purpose, by genre, by duration. So what I want is an uplifting, inspiring mood. So I'm going to apply that, and it's going to show me anything that's for an uplifting and inspiring mood. That's the only type of music it's going to show. So let's look at Out All Night. Not so much. Hear nothing. No. Nope. Nah. This sounds good. Beautiful, calm, serene, ethereal. Mm, to me, this sounds perfect. So I'm gonna make this one of my favorites by hearting it, and I'm gonna apply. And then right here where it says thanks for watching, I can go in if I want to change. Come on. I still struggle with trying to highlight on Pictory sometimes. But I want to change it to italicized. I want to change the color. So I'm going to make it one of my brand colors. Oh, shit. Come on. Okay, let's change the color. The text color. F7D 5, F4, F7D 5, F4. Okay, so we're going to do that color. The background color, I'm going to change that to another one of my brand colors, 33B3BA. That is not the right color. 33B3, yeah, there it is. Okay, that's the right color. I don't know why it came up blue at first, because I'm like, that's not it. Okay, and then we're gonna do one more brand color, the A7 for ES. So if you have a brand, I'm just gonna plug this in right now. If you have a brand, you want to have brand colors. You can't just go into someone and say, yeah, make it red. Okay, but what kind of red? There's several different shades of red. And when you are working in graphics, we don't necessarily work by colors, we work by numbers. So you need to know either the color number or your RGBA code. You have to know that information. And a lot of times people don't, you'll say green, or they're like, okay, well, what kind of green? And if you say seafoam green, then we start looking at all of these different greens and we say, okay, this is a good seafoam green. And we might give you different shades of that particular seafoam green, and the one that you pick out, that's the one that's your brand color. So if you ever have someone that's doing your graphics and you are paying them to do your graphics, ask them, could they please give you the actual numbers for the colors that are used? That way you can always be on brand. Like if you decide to start doing something yourself or something they can't do and you have to take it to someone else, that person has those colors. And I don't think it should hurt that much. Like I would give my clients their color formula if they wanted someone else to do their hair color. Because I'm like, yeah, I can give them the formula, but that doesn't mean that they're going to have the application right. So it doesn't hurt to give someone something to help them get started. That's just my little tidbit for people that don't recognize that these colors actually have numbers attached to them. Wow. Okay, this color is not coming up for whatever reason. Let me try one more time. D874ES. Huh, that is not the right color. So let me try this other one, which is DA62. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna use shoot. So now I got to go back to my colors. Come on. And actually, I think I can change this. I think this will work. Let me do escape on here. Will it let me move this? Yeah, it'll let me move this. This is the piece I'm still trying to figure out. I don't like this font either, so I'm about to change the font. It's not a lot of font options. No, here it is. Okay, so we got that. And then I think this is good. Let me go back to the front. I'm going to add a text box. And all I want to write is subscribe. Because if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to be sure that you subscribe. So that's my call to action. Everything I'm doing right now, the call to action is almost always subscribe. So you can see that right there. So now we're going to play this one last time to be sure that it is doing what I want it to do. So let's preview. So see how this is off a little bit? So I need to fix that. I need to fix this as well. Okay, so I can stop right here because I already know there's some stuff I need to fix. So this is off. So if you go up here, you can determine if you want it left justified, right justified, or centered. I want it to be centered. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to do the same thing. I want it to be centered. And it's still a little off. So now I can just drag it to where I need it to be. I'm going to click this. I want it to be centered. little off. This little sign, when you see that, that means you can move it. So now I can drag it to where I want it to be. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And then I want to drag it where I want it to be, but I actually want this one to be up a little higher. And I think I'm going to go back for all of these because it was a class I took a while ago. When I say a while ago, I'm talking about some years ago. It said you always want your text to be at the top of the screen, not necessarily at the middle or at the bottom. And I used to always put it at the bottom because I thought that's where the eye focused at. But they said your text should always be at the top. So since then, I've always tried to be sure my text for anything is at the top of the screen. And I've already done this one. And then this one, we need to center. And we're going to bring it to the top. And then this one says, thanks for watching. And I had it at the bottom, but the reason I did it at the bottom, because we already have this here. So I wanted to create a little balance, so to speak. And maybe I should put it over this way. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to change the color. Like I don't want the writing to be white. So I can change the color of this. I don't know if it's my computer or this screen. So let's do this brand color. Oh, damn it. So apply position to all scenes. So everything should be positioned in the same position. So if I click on any of my things, it's in the same position. So now all I need to do is go in and change the text. I think what would be awesome for Pictory if they could add, you know how when you use Microsoft, you can, and even when you use Adobe, it'll show you like your last colors used, or you can create these custom color blocks to make it easier because it seems like every time I want to change my color, I have to go in and type it in. So this is the positioning, this is text width. So there's nowhere that I can just add this. So I'm going to go in and we're going to change the color on all of these slides. What the hell? F7D 5 F4. Okay, and now I'm going to go to the next one. Let's see if I can just put in F7D if it'll change. F7D. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to go with F7D because I get tired of typing. All my life I had to type. I crack me up, I really do. Okay, we almost done. We're gonna do a couple more tweaks and changes. And this is pretty much what I sit around doing. Like if I'm not recording content, I'm going in and doing the editing, and like all of my content is pretty much created by me. I have production coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow will be production recording. Then I actually go in after production records and do the editing. I don't pay someone else to do my editing. And the only reason I do that is because I know my vision, and it's hard to describe your vision to someone else when you have the vision and you have the knowledge of how to bring the vision to life. So I really do a lot of that myself. So I changed that. And this is in Poppins. I don't necessarily like this font. So I want to change the font again. Let's see. I like Carter 1. It looks pretty dope. Okay. Let's stick with Carter 1. And let's see if I can apply it across. That's only the position, so it doesn't look like I can apply this across all scenes. So Carter 1. Carter 1. Carter 1. Did this one change? Did that one change? Yep. Okay, so it looks like, yep, I knew I missed one. Okay, so Carter 1 on this one. Now, I don't know why Desires did not pick up the color. Maybe I didn't have it highlighted, but I actually like the fact that it's like that. So sometimes stuff will happen and it works. So let's see if I want to make smudging white. It's E9DEE6. Let me write that down. E9DEE6. So I'm going to consider this a highlighter. So we're going to do that there. Oh, no, it did the whole thing. I didn't want to do the whole thing. Okay, so I have never found the undo button on here. There it is right there at the bottom. Let's just undo that. Or maybe I have to highlight it again. Okay, let's redo. And I guess it just takes a minute. There it is. I'm just going to leave it like that because I don't feel like going in and doing all this stuff. Now, another thing that I just saw, and I have to figure out where did I see it at, where you can determine, I think it's on the outro. And in here, if you want to record a voiceover, you can. You can also upload voiceovers. You can change the voiceover or you can remove it. You can hide the text if you don't want the text to see. Or you can show the text. And I have learned it's better to show the text because if anything happens to your audio for whatever reason, and this happens a lot in social media, if you use a song and for whatever reason they come back and say, oh, we can't use this song anymore. And if you're talking with that song in the background, when they silence it or mute it, everything's muted. But if you still have the text on the screen, people can still get the idea of what you were trying to say because they'll just have to read the text. Right here, you can visual, zoom, and pan. The background music, you can loop the videos. If I wanted to loop this, where it'll just keep playing, I think that's kind of dope, especially if you're doing something on YouTube and you want it to just keep looping. You can do that. And you know, you got your little trash thing here. Over here, you have some elements. If you want to add emojis, you can. If you want to add GIFs, or is it GIFs? I still don't know the right way to say it. Doesn't matter. I know what it is. Or you can add stickers. We went over branding. Down here, you have your formatting, which again, I formatted it this way because this is going to be for YouTube. We have branding that we went through, which you guys saw me put in my logo. I'm going to change this to thank you for subscribing. I'm going to put subscribing to my channel. And let's just say 2, because it's kind of calling out that call to action again, because my goal is to grow my channel on YouTube. So I am really asking a lot of people if you could please go over to YouTube and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. I want to be sure that this information finds it to the right people. So let's see, it's not showing all of that. There it is. Thank you for subscribing. Now, I wonder, is there a way? Let's see if we change it. You see, there's a little lag when you do updates before it shows, which makes sense because it has to process it to update it. So there we go. Thank you for subscribing. And I can change the style right here, which I just saw that if I want to change the style. So I can do the default outro style, or I can use the intro style. So I'm going to keep this. And it doesn't let me put it all the way over there. So again, we're going to bring it back right here. And I don't like the font. So let's go and find the right font that I want to use. What does Dancing Script look like? Possibility. Moon Dance looks better. I like Moon Dance. Satisfied? No, Moon Dance is better. Okay, so we're going to use Moon Dance. Word of encouragement for anyone that is new to this and you're trying to really get into it, just know that you cannot break this shit, okay? You can't break it. It's pretty much you are creating. So if you are the creator, you determine what you like and what you don't like. If you know your audience, when you start creating, you're creating for your audience. So you're going to create based on what your audience likes and doesn't like. It doesn't matter what you like, because you and your audience may not like the same things, but you may have something that your audience needs. So you need to appeal to your audience. So hopefully that's a good takeaway, that you can't break it. You can't necessarily duplicate someone else's creativity. You have to be your own creative. So I feel like I am comfortable with where this ended. So I'm going to save as style. And I'm going to call this Professor Tots, because now it has all my colors and everything that's in there. It has my logos. So I'm going to save that as my style. So now it says, did I spell that wrong? Oh no. Okay. I was like, did I spell it? So let's take a final preview to take a look at what was created in Pictory today. So mind you, we have been on this live for an hour, 10 minutes. And that's with me talking and trying to show you guys things. So just imagine if this is something that you were doing on your own and you didn't have to kind of stop and explain things to people, and you're just doing your own thing, you can create something fantastic in under an hour. Okay. So let's, just to be sure that I touch on this, this is the project name that's in here, which is not right. So I need to rename this. Oh, no, it is. Shit. Can't undo that. But we're just going to call this smudge and reveal. And this will be under your projects. You can also create a team if you want to create with other people. You can bring people in to create with you. And once I play this again, I can download it, right? If I'm happy with it. So let's preview it. And then when I download it, I'm actually going to dump it into Descript. And I'm going to show you guys how you can elevate this a little bit more. And it's almost done. Here we go. Okay, the only thing I don't like, and I'm not sure if I can change it, this intro has these reds and blues. I don't think I can change those. So I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to go ahead and download this. I can download the video. I can also download spreadsheet of social video posts. And I can also download social video posts for Hootsuite. So if you use Hootsuite to manage your social media, it gives you the download to use for that. So I'm going to download the video. And if I want to run in the background, it generally will run in the background, but it's not today, so that's fine. And while that's taking place, I have not did my Butterfly Collective reading today for TikTok. And since we're on TikTok Live, let's just do it now, right? So appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. I'm going to say that again. Appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. When you feel gratitude, often you are looking at a difficulty that you have overcome, but there is still some of that struggle vibration present. The state of appreciation is seeing whatever you are looking at through the eyes of source. Source meaning God, the God in you, your higher self or highest self. You could walk down a crowded street with all kinds of things that a lot of other people would find reason to criticize or worry about. And you would not have access to them because of your vibration of appreciation is picking out for you things of a different vibrational nature. So what this is basically saying, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter how it looks, you always tend to find the positive in everything. And that's the benefit of a positive mindset. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so now it shows right here that my video is under my projects, and I can either copy the link, export audio, export text, or download. So now this time that it's downloading to my computer. So the first time you download in Pictory, it downloads to your project. The second time you download, when you get this screen, because it's saying your video is now ready, when you download it, you can download it to your computer. So I'm going to open it here. Let's open the file. And of course, it's opening on the screen that I'm not sharing. Let me see if I can bring this over. Pause for the cause. Okay, here we go. And we're going to make this nice and wide. And we're going to play it from the beginning. And here's the completed project.
Pictory high level at the top. Elevate your manifestation journey. The power of smudging revealed. Discover the transformative practice of smudging and how it can enhance your manifestation process. Embrace the power of intention and create a sacred haven for your dreams to flourish. In the rich tapestry of metaphysical practices, smudging emerges as a potent and ancient ritual, cleansing not only the energy around you, but also opening the doors to manifesting your deepest desires. Setting intentions, the smoke carries your intentions into the universe, amplifying the power of your thoughts and desires. Thank you for subscribing.
And that was Pictory AI. Is that not freaking awesome? I think Pictory is super duper dope. Okay, I really do. I really do. So let me see if I can find, because I want to drop. I want to drop the link for Pictory. So one moment. Okay, so Pictory. Let me see where my link is at. Here it is right here. So if you guys want to give Pictory a try, I have dropped it in the chat on Facebook, and I have dropped it as well on TikTok. So if you guys want to give that a try, please give it a try. So there you go on Facebook with the link, and it's in the comments. It's over there for you all in TikTok. So now it's telling me with my trial, I have 13 days and 2 videos left. With the trial, it does give you a maximum of 3 videos that you can create. So I'm going to go back here for those that might have joined on late. You can either do script to video, you can do article to video, or you can edit video using text, or you can use visuals, meaning your pictures, and turn those into a video. Now I'm going to see if I can find hold on, give me one moment, because I want you all to see. Maybe I don't have it on here. I have it, but I can't recall if I did the finished product in the download or not.
Another day, another story.
So here.
Welcome to the PBM board. P is for prosperity and all that comes with it, including a positive mindset. Long ago, there was a lady named Cinderella searching for her life path. On her journey, she discovered the enchanting world of principle-based management, where dreams can come true and businesses can thrive. Welcome, dear viewers, to our magical kingdom of PBM, a fairy tale of principles and prosperity. In our magical land, PBM stands for principle-based management, where every entrepreneur can find their happily ever after. Just like Cinderella found her perfect fit with the glass slipper, businesses find their perfect fit with PBM. Come on, and this will be enlightening. Our story begins with vision, a guiding star that lights up the path to success. Virtue and talents, our noble heroes, showcase the importance of integrity, humility, and continuous growth. Together, they embark on a quest to gather knowledge, represented by magical scrolls and enchanted books, and they party the night away. Along the way, they meet decision rights and incentives, the spirited dancers who ensure everyone has a role to play and is motivated to give their best. And of course, our story wouldn't be complete without good prophet, the benevolent ruler of the kingdom, ensuring that every endeavor brings value to the realm. Oh no, it's almost midnight. Oh dear, it seems our magical journey has come to an end, but fear not. The spirit of PBM lives on, guiding businesses toward prosperity, integrity, and success. Look how well those slippers fit. Just like Cinderella, businesses can find their perfect fit with PBM and create their own fairy tale endings. Remember, dear viewers, with principle-based management, dreams can become reality and businesses can flourish happily ever after. Thank you for joining us on this enchanted journey.
So that is another video I created using Pictory in combination with Chat GPT. So I basically asked Chat GPT some questions, added some prompts, had a script created, uploaded the script into Pictory, had Pictory create the video. Then I went in and tweaked the video, like you guys just seen me do, where I added in different images and videos that I wanted. I added the AI voice. I went in and tweaked a lot, but that is the finished product from that particular project, which is really the very first project I did in Pictory last week. Matter of fact, it wasn't even last week. That was this week. I think I started on it Monday and I finished it on Wednesday because I thought I was presenting yesterday, Friday, but I think it's next Friday. So when I say that Pictory, I think is up there, so I have decided to add it into my workflow. So I have a full workflow for my podcast, depending on my starting point, and then my end point. So I am putting together a course for people that are trying to get a proper workflow for their podcast, which will include not only creating the content, but also if you feel you need to edit your content, which we're going to go ahead and dive over into Descript, which I already have open. So as you guys can see here, I've already started working on this. So you guys are kind of catching the back end of it. But I'm going to play what I have so far. And then I'm still working on this. So it's not a finished product. But I do want to just share with you all the ability you have with AI when you put imagination behind it. So let's go ahead and show what we have.
Hello, welcome to my first late night.
And this is the video here.
So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production. But tonight is not about that.
So I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there because I want you guys to be able to see where I started from. So I'm going to hide my timeline right here and hide your timeline, which this is your timeline. So that's it.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
I did not
Welcome to my
ask
first
it to
late
start.
night session.
Pause.
So,
Pause. Thank you. I can go in here and there is, hold on, let me see, how do I get back to it? I think it's over here.
hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to my first late night session. So
No.
the podcast is our.
So hold on, guys, because I was, and again, I'm still on a trial. For Descript, I am still on a trial. I have not subscribed to any of these yet. I would highly recommend when you're trying to figure out what works and what does not work for your podcast, please start out with trials, because you will go through a whole lot of programs and then you'll realize I don't need this. So for example, when I went to the podcast summit, everybody kept throwing out get much, get much, get much. Before the summit, everybody saying get much, get much. And now part of me starts to say, were you guys getting paid by Get Much? Because Get Much is garbage. I'm sorry. It's very beginner level. It does not give you exactly what you need. So instead of Get Much, I would recommend Taja AI, which I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for that. I have become, because I like Taja AI so much, I have become an affiliate for Taja AI. And I'm going to tell you why I like it. Number one, when you're creating a video, you don't have anyone there to tell you, does my video make sense? Does anything I'm saying make sense? So when you're going to create your clips and Get Much, and this is a real life observation of me and Get Much, I use Get Much to create my clips and to give me the metadata that I needed, my description, my title, my tags, like all of that stuff. So I thought I was doing a damn thing. Well, comes along Taja AI, and I said, oh, well, let me put the same video in Taja AI and see what it says. So what I ended up doing before I dropped the whole video, I wanted to get Taja AI's perspective of a clip that Get Much had created. And it came back, and it's more of a, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Toastmasters, which Toastmasters is like a speaking group, and they help you eliminate your filler words like your ums and your I's, and some people might say right or like and stuff like that. Those are considered filler words. And when you're a public speaker, you don't want to speak with a lot of filler words. You want to know how to take calculated pauses to gather thoughts. Toastmasters will also teach you how to answer a question without really answering the question, because you have been presented with a question and you must give an answer. And what I mean is it teaches you to communicate like a politician. So you start off making people think that you're going to answer the question, but within your speech, some kind of way, you veer off to this other enchanting subject, and people they're caught. And by the time it's over with and you've left the building, they never realize that mother never answered the question. So that's kind of what you learn in Toastmasters, right? And I was in Toastmasters probably for like 2 years. I actually competed in Toastmasters. I came in second place in a regional humorous speech contest. And if I would have come in first place, I would have made it to national. But I came in second place, so someone else went to national. But that's just to give you the extent of where I was at with Toastmasters. Now, I had all these little accolades and stuff. But Taja AI kind of acts like a speech coach. So when I put in what much it gave me as a clip, Taja AI came back and said, yeah, the clip is okay, but this doesn't make sense with this, and how you ended it doesn't tie in. And I didn't understand, well, why did Get Much pull that out of the video to make it a clip if this is the connection that it's making? So I said, let me put the whole video into Taja AI and let me see what it does. What I like about Taja AI, it actually gives you a virability score. So it gives you a description, it gives you a title, it gives you tags, and it gives you the ability to actually schedule and share these reels or shorts that are created directly to whatever platform. But again, when you're putting your podcast together, and this is really how I came across all of this technology and decided, hey, I'm the podcast technology professor, because I had to go through so many different software applications and platforms to say this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this is garbage, that's garbage, to find the jewels that I now use. So now I'm sharing those jewels with you all. And I know it takes a lot. I'm just really tech savvy. Like, I don't care what kind of technology you give me, I'm going to figure it out. The only thing I refuse to figure out is the video game, because I got other stuff to do. But I can do pretty good on them too. So with Descript, there is a way from when I was playing around with it this week where it will take me back to where I actually started from. And unfortunately, I have to find that again. I think, is it in here? Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go here. Is it here? So what this little slash is, this is a scene. So if you want to add a scene, you add this slash and then you can add whatever you want to add. Let's look in actions. Let me see if I can put prior script in here and see what happens. That didn't do it. Where was this thing at? I'm probably gonna have to find it without you guys, but there is a way. It's not in here. Here it is. So now that I have it, I can, because I'm like, I know I found it. You click right here where it's just Descript and this little arrow. If you click on file, you can look at version history. And it'll show you every version that you've had. So as you guys can see, I started this November 10th at 6:09, which was yesterday. And I was working on this and I was working on this. And this is where it's at. But I noticed yesterday when I decided to log off, I said, you know what? Where is my original video? So now I want to go back to where I first started at, which is here. And I want to restore. So it says this may cause conflicts if other people are currently editing this project. I'm not partnering with anybody. It's only me. All other versions can still be accessed through the version history, which is good. So if you made some changes and you like them and you can't really recall what change you made, you can go to that version history and kind of identify what you did and then go back to the version that you're working on and incorporate it. So I want to restore the original version. So I want you guys to see where I started from. And it should, let's see if it's not that one. Let's see. There it is. This is the original version right here. So now we are jumping into Descript, which is the editing tool that I use for my podcast. So anything that I record, I will now be using Descript. I was using a different editing tool before I stumbled upon Descript. And usually when I find something that I like, I pay for it for the whole year unless I have to pay by month. So now I have these different subscriptions that I've already paid for the whole year, but AI is coming so hard and so fast. It's like you blink and there's something else that's on the market. And now Adobe is starting to incorporate a lot of AI into many of the programs that they have. And I've look, let me just tell y'all about Adobe. I've been using Adobe since high school. Okay. I first was introduced to this whole media thing in high school where I was learning computer programming. I was learning how to build websites because I really felt like I was going to go into the tech industry. That's before my fast ass got pregnant, though. So, you know, when you get pregnant, you got to come up with some different stuff. So at that point, you know, I felt like college was not an option for me. College was never really talked about in my house. It was basically what you're going to do to work to make some money to pay the bills. And from that, I realized I always had this love for technology and creating things. So I ended up being a cosmetologist, but through all of those years, I never not once paid anybody to make any business cards. And I always had the best fucking business cards. Like my business cards was bomb. I designed all of my business cards. I designed all my banners. When you guys see me with certain t-shirts, I designed the t-shirts. Like I really like to get in and design and create stuff. And that's why I do not outsource that to anyone. I do it myself. But now I'm starting to have this conversation with myself to say, do I really want to do this for other people? And the answer is no. Nope, I don't. Simply because it feels too much like work. And I don't want to work, darling. I just want to work. I just don't want to work. But I do. But what I am willing to do is to show people how to use these tools and to create a community where I share what my workflow is and how I make my podcast flow seamlessly through using all of these different tools. And the only thing that I outsource is production. So, like I said, production will be in the house tomorrow. We're going to start early because I want to capture footage to create my intro and outro for my podcast. But when it comes to putting the intro and the outro together, I'm the one that's going to create that. So we'll see what that looks like. But now jumping back over to Descript, this is actually a video that I created where I was showing how to use Planoly. Now, if you're not familiar with Planoly and you are doing a lot of posting to social media, it is basically a software platform where you can organize what you're going to post and when, and you can plan out to a month in advance, or you can probably plan out farther than that, but I usually do a month in advance. So today is really my planning day, but I'm taking time out of my day just to share this information, like this really, 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 really good knowledge with all of you people. So I'm going to show you from this how I created what I started showing you guys in the beginning. Now, the bomb diggity thing with Descript, just off the rip, it gets rid of your filler words. So if you have any ums and ahs and stuff in there, this is how you get rid of it really, really, really quick. So if you click, I'm gonna do it again, click where it says actions, and then click remove filler words. So notice how it highlights for you all of your filler words. And then all filler words, I want them removed. So you just click remove filler words. And then there should be a delete. And I'm clicking remove filler words. These should be removed. Why is it not doing it? Usually I just click it and they're gone. So it's showing me I have 25 ums, 3 ahs. I have mm-hmm. So all of this stuff is in here. And these are the ones that I've removed in the past that it would remove, but I just wanted to remove these. Why is it not deleting these? Usually it deletes them. I don't know. I don't know. So the other way, you can just double click on these and hit delete. And maybe that's what I did. I don't know. Right now it seems like it's giving me a hard time. Okay, so maybe I have to click on these because you notice how it's going up. So I need to read through the script. Oh no, we don't want to remove all of that. Go back. Let's cancel this out. So first, let me do this first. So y'all, I want y'all to know, because I've been on this live with you guys almost 2 hours, and I did a lot of this last night. So I have to like take a deep breath because it's time consuming. But let's start here. This right here is just dead sound. So I'm gonna play so you guys can hear. Just dead sound, right? I want to get rid of this. So all I have to do is click right here. And I want to be sure I don't delete everything. So I only want to delete this. I highlight it and I click delete. Why is this not working? Usually I just click delete and it's gone. Or I can backspace and it's gone. And it's not doing it. And again, I don't know if it's because I'm on a free trial or what the hell is going on. But usually I could just get rid of it. So let's do this. Let's go This is at 6:09. Let's restore what we had at 6:31. So notice we had all of this here. So now we're going to go to what we had at 7:19. I'm trying to, let me give it some time. Maybe it just needs some time. There it is. Now, I don't know why it didn't work on that very first one, but notice I highlighted and I clicked my delete and it deleted it. I'm clicking my backspace and it deleted it. Now, watch when I play from the beginning now.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I am Coach Tot. Welcome to my first late night session. Just to show y'all what I be doing. Like,
Okay, so we're gonna stop. Let's try this. Remove filler words again. See, this is how it should show up. I don't know why the first version was like that, so I apologize. But these are all filler words, so you can delete and replace with gap, or you can just delete, you can ignore, or you can remove from the transcript. So I want to delete and replace with gap. And then I want to remove all, and I just want to look to be sure these are all filler words that are being removed from my transcript before I do it. Because once you delete something, then you have to restore and like start all over again. So it looks like we have it all. So I want to say remove all, and it's a total of 28. So it's removing the audio. So anywhere that I see this, I want to delete, but I want you guys to hear it from the beginning so you can see that the ums have been removed.
hello, everyone. Hello. I am Coach Tot. Welcome to my first late night session. Just to show y'all what I be doing. Like,
Now remember, right here was a so it replaced it with a gap, which a gap is going to be the dead space. So now what I want to do, because what you're doing in Descript is you're correcting one, your transcript, two, you're removing your ums and your filler words, and three, which is the really good thing I like about the script, you can add images and video to your script to create an entire video. So for me, if I want to create a video from scratch and let AI do everything, I can use Pictory. But if I want to be hands-on and really have control over what's being created, because I am a creative, I want to use Descript. So in my workflow, you're going to start off in one of two places. You're going to start off with either Pictory or you're going to start off in Descript. Now, there are some steps that's before that, but you'll get that if you decide to join me in the community that I want to build. And I want the community to be very affordable. I don't want it to be any crazy stuff. Like, I want it to be affordable because I really like to just give people information for free, but I'm learning in life. I need to charge off for some shit. And simply because I will have 1,001 people that want to call me and want me to help them and do this and do that. And that's all good. But as soon as I need to put $1 on it, nobody wants my help anymore. So I feel like my time is worth more than money. And this is me talking to me. So if the time that's needed is available, but the money is absent, then my time is free to do what I want to do. But the time is available and the person has paid, then I am there to serve you because I was created to serve. But I was not created to serve for free. No. Because bills got to be paid and shoes got to be purchased. Okay, and my shoes are quite expensive. Let's just say that. Back to this. So now what I'm going to do before I go any further, I want to go in and remove all of these signs Anything that looks like this, that means there's a space there. And I'll show you guys using this one real quick. Hold on.
I've already pulled up. I'm on and
So I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like when I go in and delete it. And once you see that highlight, that means it's ready for delete. Oops, went too far on that one. Okay, so we're going to start right here and I'll let you guys hear it.
I'm on Grammarly, and I'm currently connecting my socials right here. So I'm under the manage social set, and this would be a new workspace. But right now,
Okay, so what we're going to do now is go in and delete all of these. And there very well may be a quicker way to do it. But again, I don't have a quicker way because I haven't learned a quicker way. And I have learned with technology, if you jump in and start using it and learning it, you'll start to learn different shortcuts along the way. Like think about guys and females that use video games. When you started using a PS4, you didn't necessarily know how to use it, but you had to figure it out. Or when you started playing Madden, you didn't know the cheat codes for Madden. You was going to the computer and looking them up, or a friend was telling you, but you learned how to play Madden first. Once you learned how to play it and what the different things did, then you started using your creative mind and say, oh, I wonder if I can do this or how to do this, because now your mind was working to beat the game. So this is kind of how I am in technology. And I guess technology is my game. I mean, it's the only damn thing I play. So we're gonna just go through and delete these. If you guys have any questions, you can pop your question in the chats because I can actually see what you're asking me. Thank the good Lord in heaven for these technology tools that, in my opinion, work so much better than me going live directly on a platform. Because I remember I used to go live on Facebook and I was like, is anybody there? I can't see nothing. And then I would get off the live and I would have people saying, hey, and everything. I didn't know. I'm like, I ain't even see these people. Like, why I couldn't see the people? So this is what I like about this. And remember, right now, all I'm removing is the dead space. This is what I'm feeling. The dead space, or where a filler word was removed and it went in and removed the filler word from the script and from the audio, and then it gave me that space. So I'm removing that space from here. So I'm going to do this all the way through here. So I just want anybody to know, when you're asking someone else to edit your work for you, it's a lot that goes behind editing, because one, they can't just flick a switch and AI does it. That's not how it works. It's still, AI is helping, but human intervention is still required. And that is still going to take time to listen and to see and to correct. And as the saying goes, time is money and money is time, which is why I decided I don't necessarily want to do this for other people. And if I did, I'm going to be extremely happy, because I do believe in being compensated for my time, not according to what people think I should charge, but according to what I am willing to give my time up for. And that's going to be a whole lot of money. So I said that, and it is what it is, because it is what it is. All right, and we are almost to the bottom here. And I feel like I need to go back to Toastmasters because I have a lot of ums. It's like I need that refresher Toastmaster. So if anyone knows of a Toastmaster meeting that's in the Houston, Texas area, please let me know so I can join, so I can get my speech back together. Okay, I missed one right here. Even this small little bar right here is a space. So let me let you guys listen.
including my taxes.
See, and this is where it was an You can tell they took out the and they put the space. I'm going to delete this space altogether. And I feel like I have them all. So now when I'm listening this time, I'm listening to be sure that the script is correct, because now all of my filler words should be removed and my gaps, which are the spaces, those should be removed. So it should only be talking. So let's start right here. And I'm reading along with the script. Oh, no. I got to move. So you do, when using the script, you have to move the cursor where you want it to start. Otherwise, if you hit pause and hit play again, it starts playing from wherever that cursor is at. So now it's going to start from the beginning.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Todd. Welcome to my first glitch.
So I noticed right here, my name is not Coach Top, it's Coach Tot. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to click correct. And then I'm just going to go in and correct the whole thing. And then click correct. And now my transcript is accurate.
Hello, I am Coach Todd. Welcome to my first late night session, just to show y'all what I'll be doing, like to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production. But tonight is not about that. I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms to be more managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more on finding guests, studying material, and things like that.
So notice the was removed, but you can still hear it. I'm going to let that one go because I don't want to take the risk of trying to get rid of a 1 second and I end up getting rid of 3 seconds. And now in those 3 seconds, words are needed. And then it's more work for me to try to put that back in and start over than to just let it stay there.
Studying material and things like eat the cake, drink the wine, well,
so I do not spell the word fuck that way. So I'm going to correct it because I spell it P-H-U-C-K. And then even more, it's F-U-C-K-D-E-M P-E-O-P-L-E. So I have found it easier, and this is just a tip for you all. I personally have found it easier to correct one word to everything I might need in the sentence, whether it's after or before, and then go in and delete out what I don't need. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So it corrected here. So now I need to delete this because I don't need this anymore. And then I need to update this because this is wrong. So I'm going to correct because it's spelled drink. And then it's lowercase, uppercase, and then it's the symbol N. So I'm going to correct. And now fix that. And then I just need to correct cake to be uppercase. And again, the reason that you're correcting the transcript, if you upload and I have a tutorial that I'm going to post on Buzzsprout. If you're uploading your podcast to Buzzsprout is using your transcript when you do the upload, and apparently there are show notes. Now, I haven't went in to actually look to see what the show notes are. So I think I'm going to end up doing a tutorial just so you can see when someone listens to your podcast through Buzzsprout, because it sends it out to all of these different, what would you call it? Locations, right? So I want to see, what do these show notes look like? Because when I went in and looked at my analytics, it was like, oh, this many people have listened and this many people have downloaded show notes. I'm like, what is that? But I thought it was pretty damn dope that they actually downloaded it. So we're going to correct here. So we'll go back here, and we're going to start listening from this point because this is what we just corrected.
Okay, so on here, so this is on my screen. I've already pulled it up. I'm on Grammarly, and
so I want to get rid of this filler word right. I want to get rid of okay. I want to get rid of, so we're going to jump on in, and I want to start at if you can see my screen. I want to take out the so too. So I want to delete this. And then I need to correct this to say if you. And now I want to listen to see what does it sound like. So I have to wait for the text to align before making changes. So we're going to start here and listen. So I don't know if you guys can hear that cut, but if you're ever listening to a podcast that doesn't necessarily have, because you can dump this, because what I'm going to play around with today, because I heard Adobe now has AI on Audition, and Adobe Auditions is just audio. It's just audio. I want to see, does it sync and merge everything where it's seamless? But if you're listening to a podcast and you hear a cut like the one I'm about to show to you, that means that podcast has been edited. And I know some people say don't edit your podcast, but yes, edit your fucking podcast. Edit the fucking podcast for it to sound appropriate to your ideal audience and listener. You don't want to be up there mumbling and bumbling around, because that's going to turn certain people off, and it might be your ideal audience. They don't have time to listen to the gibberish. Take the gibberish out. And the only way to take the gibberish out is by editing. So let's take a listen again.
And I'm currently connecting my socials right here.
So let me start right here. Let me play it one more time.
I'm on Grammarly, and
so you heard a quick cut and it didn't say all the words. I'm not going to be concerned with that, because this podcast is not about my podcast. This particular one I'm doing now is a podcast technology tutorial by Professor Tots, where I'm trying to connect you to Planoly. So I'm not going to be concerned with that, right? So it says and. So I feel I can take this off and just say I'm on Planoly. I'm currently connecting my social. So let's start from right here.
I've already pulled it up. I'm on Planoly. I'm currently connecting my socials right here. So I'm under the manage social settings.
So I'm actually going to take out right here and just put socials. And if you notice the screen that's right here, this is the Planoly screen that's showing you what I'm doing. But because I'm in Descript, it's not large for you to see the screen. But when I post this, and when I finish editing and I post it to YouTube, you're going to see the big screen so you can see what I'm actually doing a little bit better. So don't be concerned, because you're watching me do this real time on a live. So don't be concerned with that. Be more concerned with the nuggets that I'm trying to give you. If you don't have the $1,200 or $800 or whatever it is that someone is telling you they're going to charge you to go in and edit, and you need to just do some real basic editing, not high level editing, and you'll get better as time goes on. I'm talking to me right now. You'll get better as time goes on, where people will want you to edit their stuff, and you're going to say, I just don't have the time. But you're going to figure that shit out, because of the amount that you're going to charge. And if they're willing to pay it, you will find a way to do the editing. So prophesy to yourself is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Hello. So let's go back here and click. Now, when you see this right here, that means regenerate edits, which means you can take it back to what you just took out. I do not do that. And the only reason why I don't do that, because I'm still learning this tool. And sometimes if you decide to do it, it'll give you an error message right here, which is why I never do it. Perform and regenerate on media containing video sequences will remove any video for the generated range. Do you want to proceed? And I always say cancel, because I don't know what that's going to do. Now, once I get my video like I want it and it's downloaded and it's safe, yeah, I'll go in and I'll start playing with other stuff. But right now, I know how to do the real basic level editing to make it look like it's not edited, but it actually has been edited. So That's a nugget for somebody. It's gonna look like it wasn't, but trust and believe it was. All right, so here we go.
I'm currently connecting my socials, so I'm under the manage social set. And this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still
Okay, so I'm going to go in and take out the word so because I don't need it. And then I said, and this would be, but then I corrected myself. So let's see what I need to take out.
and this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still connecting my workspace, right? So far I've only connected my IG. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's something in here that's off. Listen.
And this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still.
So I'm going to take would out and I'm going to put in is. And when you replace, you can either record, overdub, or regenerate. I'm still not sure what overdub is, but they even have Ask AI on here. So you can summarize social posts, add chapters or markers, show notes, YouTube description, or remove filler words. So I'm just going to change this to is. Because it sounds like I was saying is and would, but I need to pick one or the other. And I think you hear is more than would. So let's see if I was accurate in making that correction.
And this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still connecting.
Okay, so I'm going to correct that and put would because I heard would more than I heard is. And go back.
And this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still connecting my workspace, right? So far I've only.
So right is a filler word. So I'm just going to replace that with a question mark and take that out. So let's play from here.
Connecting my workspace. So far I've only connected my. No, I'm sorry. This is my TikTok.
So I made an error. I made an error when I was talking, but I can correct this error in my edit. So this is what you're editing for. You're editing to correct errors, remove your filler words, and just to be sure everything flows. You're not going to be able to make it 100% perfect unless you're a professional. You know how to do that shit, and I'm not. She's not. But I can make it sound as good as I need it to sound based on my vision for my podcast. So what I want to do first, because I said, so far I've only connected my IG. Then I said, no, I'm sorry, it's my TikTok. So I'm going to say, so far I've only connected. I'm going to take this out. And then I'm going to correct this to say TikTok. And then I'm going to correct this. And I know in here that there was another correction I made, but I need to listen again to determine what correction I made.
So far, TikTok. I've connected my TikTok, which I don't know why that's my.
Okay, so I'm going to take all of this out because I don't need any of this. And let's start from here.
I've connected my TikTok, which I don't know why that's my TikTok. Ew.
All of this is gibberish. I don't need any of this. So let's put it there. And now let's listen.
It would be a new workspace, but right now I'm connecting my workspace. I've connected my TikTok. So I'm going to share this tab. So this.
Okay, so I'm going to take out this so because that's a filler word that I don't need. And then I said I'm going to share this tab.
So this is what pops up. Let you link your Facebook account.
Okay, and I'm going to just say this is what pops up. And let's do correct. And I'm going to make that say this.
Share this tab. So this is what pops up. It lets you link your Facebook account.
Okay, so now I need to, wait a minute. I'm right clicking. It's not going to let me, let me see if it'll let me restore. So this is grayed out. When it's grayed out, it does not let you restore your remove media. So that means I need to just type it in.
Share this tab. So this is what pops up, it lets you link your Facebook account. We're sending you over to Facebook so you can give Planoly access to your account. We recommend logging in and using your username and password.
Okay, so this should say Planoly.
So you can give Planoly.
So this.
Access to your account. We recommend logging in using your username and password in order to successfully link your Facebook account. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't necessarily need a blah, 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 but I need to keep it in there because blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's keep going.
So when I tried that with my TikTok, I tried to log in first and I kept getting the error message. So when I tried it again, it actually did it. But my IG, I was already logged in and it connected it with no issue. So, or linked it rather, is the correct term. So now we're going to see, will it link?
So let's change this. Okay, I tried that with my TikTok. I tried to log in first and I kept getting the error message. So when I tried it again, it actually did it. But my IG, which is spelled wrong, this should just be IG. I was already logged in and it connected with no issue. Let's start from here and see.
I was already logged in and it connected it with no issue. So, or linked it rather, is the correct term. So now,
okay, so now I want to go here and delete that. And delete this. And now let's see if that makes more sense.
and it connected it with no issue, or linked it rather, is the correct term. So now we're going to see, will it link my Facebook without me being logged into Facebook? Okay, so I'm confirming this is me.
Okay, so I want to take these out because I'm considering these filler words. So now we're going to start from here.
I'm confirming this is me. And it shows you the account. So this is the account I want to link. So this is my business account. I don't want to connect my personal account because I have a private account, which is personal. And then it says, what pages do you want?
Now this, I don't feel like I need. So I'm going to take that out. Again, more filler stuff. Okay, so let's start from here.
My business account. And then it says, what pages do you want to use with Planoly? In the next step, you will determine what Planoly can do with the pages you selected. So I know I have top styles.
Okay, this is spelled wrong, so I want to correct this because it's top styles, which is what I'm known for on all social media platforms.
Top styles, which is a business page. I have the single parent village, which this page was created back when I was.
Now, I personally feel like not nobody care. Like, why did you even put that in there? I was just talking. Okay, so I said I have the single parent village, which I want to correct this. Which is, I think that should say the. I might be wrong. If I have to correct it, I will. And then I'm just gonna put a period on it. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let's do this. Comma space. Pause. Pause helper. Okay. And let's take that out. And let's start from here. Let's start from here. See if it makes sense.
I have the single parent village, which this page was created back when
Okay, so it is this page. So like I said, I might be wrong, so I gotta go back and fix it. It's actually this. Okay, and let's go here.
I have the single parent village, which this page was created back when I was going through the divorce and really trying to figure out this single parenting thing. And we all need a village. So I was posting motivational things and things in there and different articles that I would find to help me with the journey. Critique the look.
Okay, critique the look. And I'm really just saying what these different pages were. Which I think that's okay because that's telling people about my shit, right? So it's kind of like I'm plugging myself within the plug. Okay, so let's go back here.
Critique the look because at one point in my life I was selling clothes and hair. I'm a retired cosmetologist. I did over 20 years behind the chair platform artist, educator, motivator, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so this should be, and this is why I kept the blah, 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 blah in the first place. Because I know that I want people to know I'm not new to educating. I'm not new to sharing knowledge. I'm not new to figuring things out. I have over 20 years of experience of doing this. And honestly, because of how old I am right now, I stopped counting once I hit 20. So in all actuality, I'm probably at close to 40 years. Let's say over 30. Close to 40s. That just seemed a little too harsh. So that's what we're going to say. So give me one moment. I want to be sure that I'm spelling motivator right. Yep, I spelled it right. So let's do correct. And I'm about to delete a whole lot of stuff.
Educator, motivator, blah, 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 blah. So I've been retired for, I want to say probably 6 years now.
Nobody cares. This is me talking to me. Nobody cares. Put that in there. So this is talking to me about hair. This is not about hair. So I'm deleting all of this out of here because it has no relevance to what I'm doing. I was telling people how I created my own French cutting technique, which was a combination of Tony and Guy, pivot points, and cutting techniques that I learned from William Frog Bennett, as well as Paul Brown Hawaii. If you know about any of them, you know I was the shit. Point blank, period. But anywho, this ain't about this. I want to delete that out. And again, this is still talking about hair. We don't care. And it's talking about the Cougar's Den, which is another page I have. We deleting that out because it is irrelevant. And I am trying to learn to stay on the topic of what's relevant. Because baby, I can give you 10 stories in one. Okay, so we got this. And then what we're going to end is why I'm selecting all of these. So let's go back and listen from here.
Years behind the chair platform artist, educator, motivator, blah, 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 blah. And the reason I'm selecting all of these is because I have an audience on all of these platforms, right?
Okay, so I need to correct this to be a capital I. And then I want to take out the right because again, that's the filler word. So let's start from here.
These platforms. And then this is my newest audience, Get Your Life Together Inc. I am Coach Todd, your head life corrector. So I want to share this. So I'm going to click next.
So pause because it's a whole lot of correction that I need to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and do the corrections that I need to do in here. So number one, my name is wrong. So I need to, I don't know why it sounds like I'm saying Todd, but it's taught. As in a tater tot with a potato. So I want to correct that. This is not spelled correctly because it's get, let me do correct. It's get your life, LYFE, together. Inc. All right, so I want to get rid of right and just make that a period.
So I'm gonna click that. So then it
And
says
then
plainly allowed.
pause because I need to get rid of so, which is another filler word that I'm recognizing I'm using a lot. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. And I need to get rid of so because that is another filler word that I'm recognizing I'm using a lot. And then I have a space gap here that I want to get rid of. So let's start from here.
Together, Inc. I am post hot, your headline corrector. So I want to share it there as well. I'm going to click next. Then it says what is plainly allowed to do.
Okay, this should say plentifully. So correct. Okay, let's start from here.
Plainly allowed to do. May not work properly if you turn on these options. So everything that it already had checked, yes, I'm just going to leave it there. So I'm going to click done. And now it says I've linked it. Now it didn't link my Facebook group, but it did allow me to link my actual Facebook. You give me one moment because my computer's going dead. I need to grab.
Okay, again,
my studio.
more stuff, more fluff, more bullshit, more blah, 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 blah that we do not need in here. So, boom. We're going to end this with a period. We're going to delete all of this. Y'all don't need to know that I had to go get my computer. Like, if you're not on the live, you don't get the bloops, okay? You only get the bloops on the live, not when I go in and edit to post the content again. So now I'm talking about I love my studio, blah, blah, blah. This is me talking about my podcast studio. I don't feel like this is relevant, so I'm cutting all of this out. This is talking about when production comes in, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. Irrelevant. So I'm deleting that. And I'm deleting this so right here. And now I'm going to start from here. And let's see what we have.
My Facebook group, but it did allow me to link my actual Facebook. I want to select my main page, which is Get Your Life Together Inc.
Okay. So I hope you all saw how it just cuts it out, but it keeps going smoothly. So it's not like you can necessarily tell all the time when you have an edit. So let me again, it's your life. Okay, so we're gonna correct that. And let's start here. Let's actually start here.
I want to select my main page, which is Get Your Life Together Inc. Because that plays, or I should say plays, it's paired up with my life coaching, manifestation coaching. And then I think on YouTube is where I'm going to the business because I have business coaching.
Okay, and I just want to put a period right here. None of this matters. It's all irrelevant. Delete. Delete. Irrelevant. Delete. Okay, so here we go. Here, let's go.
Life coaching, manifestation coaching, setting up my things for my podcast because it's Donnie Williams that you want to run your podcast and this is a business. So I'm applying that same business knowledge that I did.
So that should be so. Now I went to the podcast summit in Miami in July. If y'all follow me, y'all already know that. So that's when Donnie had made that statement: "Run your podcast as if it's a business." And I thought, "What's this? Last, I know how to run a business real good." So that's how we came to me being Coach Tots, or actually I'm Professor Tot. Professor, Tot, your podcast technology professor. And I just felt like the England accent just goes so well with professor. So let's keep listening.
If you want to run your podcast and business, so I'm applying that same business knowledge that I did for my hair salon and my other businesses, including my tax business and my accounting business. I'm applying those same principles here. So I'm going to use my main page.
Another filler word, so I want to delete that.
Applying those same principles here. I'm going to use my main page. And then I'm going to click link. And if you're loving the content and the information, this is an error occurred, try again later. So let's see if we can do it now. Please go ahead and subscribe. Okay,
so we're going to hit pause. And we're going to take this out and make it just say, please go ahead and subscribe. So let's play.
I'm going to click link. And if you're loving the content and the information, please go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so it did it that time. So it's doing this little thing, so it's showing me.
So I'm going to take this out and I'm just going to make it say it's doing its little thing. So let's start from here.
Information, please go ahead and subscribe. It's doing this little thing, so it's showing me full screen right now. Hey, then y'all can see Tony over there. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna go back to sharing our screen again. I'm not sure what even happened.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Nope. Pause. Go back down to the bottom because I don't want this to show. And because I never, there's actually a part 2. So I ended up picking this up. So there's another part to me in this recording. So I'm only recording the first part. So I'm going to delete this out. And this is where we end at. So now I'm going to show you guys, this is the good part, how you go in and add scenes to your podcast. Okay, so up here I said, hello everyone, I'm Coach Todd. Welcome to my first late night session. I want to add a scene here, but I also want to be sure that the scene ends there so it does not interfere with my video. Now, pause. Now, the reason I did that, if you guys caught on in the beginning when I was showing you where I had Sylvester Stallone as Rocky, I was adding these videos and then my original video never popped up. And I realized it's because I did the slash to add a scene, but I didn't do 2 slashes, which means add an end scene, right? So add scene, end scene, everything with a slash starts the scene. So now you see when I did the 2 slashes, I did a slash here and there's a slash here. It created a new scene. So now I have this black box here. So now with this black box, I want to go in and add the video of Rocky. To add media, you click up here. You can also record. You can add text. You can add shapes, or you can add a template. I want to add media. So I'm going to go here. You can add videos. You can add GIFs. You can add images, or you can add audio. This is all stuff that's already built into Descript. So when I was showing you guys Pictory, if I wanted to take my Pictory video and then pull it into Descript and make it longer, I could do that based on what Descript has, because I can just add things into that video, which is something that I'll probably show later because that's going to be more of an advanced type video. But what I want to do now is add videos. And what I'm looking for is Rocky. Let's see if Rocky comes up. Spelled it wrong, sorry there. So it's showing me mountains, but we know that this is Rocky. So let's say, what's the name of the movie? That's Sylvester. I think I'm spelling his name right. Let's see. Sylvester Stallone. So let's see what it shows. It only shows this. Okay. So let's put in Rocky Balboa because that was his name, Rocky Balboa. Okay, it's showing that. So let's put in Rocky movie. I cannot recall what I put in last night, but I know that it's there because I've used it. It's not showing anything. What the hell? Let's show Rocky boxing. Okay, maybe. Oh, am I on videos? I am on videos, right? Yeah, I'm on videos. Okay, so we won't use Rocky. We'll just use one of these. Let's see if I can find one. Because I'm doing a late night session and I had this picture, but it was Rocky. So let's use this. So now let's go here. And it's putting the video in. Now let's click play.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Tot. Welcome to my first late night session.
Okay, now that's too long, which means all I need to do is go back here. Oh no, what happened? That sucks. Let's hope none of our work has been lost. And I thank you all for joining me because we are at like 2.5 hours into this live. Okay, so we didn't lose any of our information. So I wanted to not make this too long. So let's go back over here because I want to find the right video I'm looking for. Let's go to videos and here. I can't believe it. It brought him up yesterday, but today is not. Because it was one where he was jumping rope. Let me see. Heavy. Let's do heavyweight lifting. He was going some jump ropes. He was going like really, really, really fast, right? So let's see. Okay, let's use this one. And then we're waiting for it to load. You'll see it's loaded because it'll show the actual video and not the black screen. Okay. I'm gonna move this one down. Can I? So let's back up on this one. So that got rid of that scene. So now we have this. So let's start from here and let's see what we got.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Tot. Welcome to my first late night session.
Okay, so stop. So I can choose duration. This 7.6 seconds is way too freaking long. So I have to figure out how to make it shorter. So what happens if we started at 4? Let's see.
session.
Let's see how long this is. Oh, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Just to show y'all what I be doing, like to get my
Okay,
podcast.
so let's see, because I think I fixed it with deleting some of that. So let's see.
Everyone, hello. I am Coach Tot. Welcome to my first late night session.
Still feel like that's way too fucking long. So this should be. Let's see if I can cut it this way. Okay, so now let's see if that fixed it. That's not what I wanted to do. Edit sequence. Let's play.
Just to show y'all what I be doing, like to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production.
So I'm gonna
But
click
tonight is
done.
my
Let's start from the beginning. Let's see what it gives me.
hello everyone. Hello. I am Coach Tot. Welcome to my first late night session. Just to show y'all what I be doing, like to get my podcast
Okay,
ready.
I got a duplicate here. So I need to delete that. Why is this not deleting? Shit. Okay, I gotta wait for the text to realign. All right, so let's see.
Session, just what I be doing, like to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done.
So notice it did not go back to my original video. And it's not allowing me to realign here. So I want to add a scene below. And then when I'm looking at this scene, I can choose the template over here. Shit. And notice all of Oh, wait. Why am I way down there? Hold on. That's the end, which means
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Todd. Welcome to my first late night session. Just what I'll be doing, like to get my podcast ready.
so let's do a scene here. And then notice when I added a new scene, so we just learned this together in real time, it brought back this. So now I'm actually going to keep this at the end because I feel like I'm going to do a little something there. So now we can go back and start at the beginning.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Todd. Welcome to my first late night session. Just what I'll be doing, like to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production. But tonight is not about that. I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms too.
So we're going to do a pause here and I want to add a scene. So it's showing me that the scene has been added here. So now I want to add video. And let's do social. And actually, I just need a GIF. I don't even need a whole video. I just need social media. Okay, I think this is a good one because it's late night. And look, it's only $30 a month when you upgrade this. That's number one. I think it's very cost efficient, but we just gonna go ahead and plug in this freebie right here. And so we're waiting for the media to load, which it says it right here. So where did my lady go? To here. Let's see. So let me add a scene right here, which is here. I want to add media. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's still there. So let's see. Okay, so there we go. So let's start from the beginning.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Todd. Welcome to my first late night session. Just what I'll be doing, like to get my podcast ready.
Okay, this actually should not be capitalized. So I'm gonna do correct. I'm gonna change this to 2.
To get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production. But tonight is not about that. I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms to be more managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more on finding guests, studying material, and things like eat the cake, drink the wine, and fuck this thing on my screen. I've already pulled it up. I'm on Glamology. I'm currently connecting my socials. I'm under the managed social set. And this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still connecting.
So now I feel this is here too long, so I want to set the duration of this. I can change the opacity. So let's say if I want this to be at 75%. And I can add animation and let's have it spin in. And Let's go back here. We have this one. Let's add a transition to that one. I want it to, let's do a star white on that one. And let's go up. And of course, I'm gonna keep playing it from the beginning because I'm trying to visualize any extra that I want to add.
Welcome to my first late night session. Just what I'm doing, like, to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production.
So go back here.
Just what I'll be doing, like, to get my podcast ready. So
Pause. I want to pause right there. I'm gonna try to bring this back to the star, which is here. I'm going to add some text. And I want to just say subscribe, because that's my call to action on everything, is to subscribe. And let's see, how can we make this bigger? No, don't do that. Stay on there. This is the frustrating part for me. Okay, and I can do a different fill color. So of course, let's do, okay, so we have that on there. I want this text to be, what does that look like if I do it? It's loading my font. Let's see what it looks like. It's taking a long time for this font to download, right? Okay, this is taking too long, so I'm going to dismiss this. It'd be dope if it can look like this, but it doesn't. It don't look like that. It don't look like that at all. Let's see, what can I do? Can we add a border? Okay, I added a border. I don't necessarily need the background. Do I want a shadow on it? Yep, I like that. Do I want animation? Let's make it spin. This should work. It's still saying loading font, but I feel like it's loaded enough. Well, I don't know why that went out. Thank you. Okay, so let's start back right here and let's see what we got.
Session, what I've been doing, like, to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion.
Hold on. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Rewind. Hold on. I gotta look at that again because it looked kind of good. Let's see.
What I've been doing, like, to get my podcast ready. So the podcast
Okay.
is already in motion. We've done some recordings with production and without production. But tonight is not about that. I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms to be more managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more on finding guests, studying material, and things like eat the cake, drink the wine, and fuck this thing on my screen. I've already pulled it up. I'm on Grammarly. I'm currently connecting my socials. I'm under the
Okay. So this image, I'm trying to see how long is this image going to last, because this is the image right here, right? This is this. So this is your timeline down at the bottom. This is your timeline. So if this is here and I can scroll, it looks like that's going to show for the rest of the video, and that's not what I want, which means I need to create another scene, but I need to have it stop at the right place. So let's just play.
I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms to be more managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more.
So right here, I'm going to add another scene. So notice another scene is added. And with this new scene added, I can get rid of that. And we're just on Planoly. And I want to end the scene. And let's do a video of a party. And I want to see what I want to use. The ones that with the lock on it, I can't use them. I need to upgrade. Okay, I think I probably should have used the one with the champagne glasses. Let's wait for it to load. I want to replace this media. And I want to use this one because it seems more podcasty. All right, so then let's start from here and play.
Platforms.
So see, there's a lot of space in there that I don't want. So what I'm going to do is try to delete that.
More managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more on finding guests, studying material, and things like eat the cake, drink the wine.
Let's go here and let's see what it does.
That I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms to be more managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more on finding guests, studying material, and things like eat the cake, drink the wine.
So when it says studying more material, I want to do a slash here. I want to enter in an image, reading a book. Okay, that's Braille. I'm not reading Braille. Let's just try to put a book. Oh, I like this. This looks magical. Let's use this one. So we're still waiting on it to load. Okay, so we're going to go back here. And when you click on the slide, it tells you where it's at in the transcript. So when I click on this, it tells me it's here. And then I have this, but where's the party? So of course I'm gonna start at the beginning again because I need to see what happened to that party.
Hello, everyone. Hello, I am Coach Top. Welcome to my first late night session. Just what I'm doing, like to get my podcast ready. So the podcast is already in motion. We've done some recording with production and without production. But tonight is not about that. I'm actually trying to set up all of my social media platforms to be more managed, to free up some more of my time so I can go and focus more on finding guests, studying material, and things like Gate, Rick the Wine, and Button. Because they are my screen. I've already pulled it up. I'm on Glammarly. I'm currently connecting my socials. I'm under the Manage Social Settings. And will be a new workspace, but right now I'm still connecting my workspace. I'm connected my TikTok. I'm going to share this.
So let's do a pause here. So this video is there. So we're going to create a new scene here, and this should bring us back to our video. So on this one, I'm going to delete the layer. And that brings us back to our video. So let's start from here.
Yes, studying material and things like eat the cake, drink the wine, and button. Because on my screen, I've already pulled it up. I'm on Glammarly. I'm currently connecting myself.
I saw a word yes. This doesn't need to be in here, so I'm going to delete that. So we'll start from here.
Eat the cake, drink the wine, and button. Because on my screen, I've already pulled it up. I'm on Glammarly. I'm currently connecting my socials. I'm under the Manage Social Settings. And this would be a new workspace, but right now I'm still connecting my workspace. I'm connected my TikTok. I'm going to share the tab. So this is what pops up. Let you link your Facebook account. We're sending you over to Facebook so you can give Planoly access to your account. We recommend logging in using your username and password in order to successfully link your Facebook account. Blah, 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 blah. I tried that with my TikTok. I tried to log in first and I kept getting the error message. So when I tried it again, it actually did it. But my IG, I was already logged in and it connected it with no issue. Or linked it, rather, is the correct term. So now we're going to see, will it link my Facebook without me being logged into Facebook? I'm confirming this is me. And it shows the account. So this is the account I want to.
Okay, let me see something. Let's go back here.
To figure out this single parenting thing. And we all need a village.
Pause. Play.
Without me being logged into Facebook. I'm confirming this is me. And it shows you the account. So this is the account I want to link. This is my business account. And then it says, what pages do you want to use with Planoly? In the next step, you will determine what Planoly can do with the pages you selected. So I know I have Top Styles, which is a business.
So I want to take out so because I identified so as a filler word that I use way too much. So we're going to take that out and let's go back. And this is me really finalizing. I don't think I'm adding any more videos or GIFs or anything like that. This is really me finalizing the video.
I know I have Top Styles, which is a business page. Village, which this page was created back when I was going through the divorce and really trying to figure out this single parenting thing. And we all need a village. So I was posting motivational things and things in there and different articles that I would find to help people
Okay,
learn.
again, I found another correction. Oh, I need to send.
Things and things in
No,
there.
no,
and
no,
different articles that I would
no.
find
It should say motivational.
things and things in there, different articles that
Okay.
I would find to help you through the journey. Critique the look because at one point in my life I was selling clothes and hair. I'm a retired cosmetologist. I did over 20 years behind the chair platform. Artist, educator, motivator, blah, 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 blah. The reason I'm selecting all of these is because I have an audience on all of these platforms. There's an audience there. And then this is my newest audience, Get Your Life Together Inc. I am Coach Todd, your head life corrector. So I want to share it there as well. I'm going to click next. Then it says
Pause, because here's another darn so. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Say so again.
I want to share it there. I want to click next. Then it says what is plainly allowed to do. May not work properly if you turn off these options. So everything that it already has checked, yes, I'm just going to leave it there. So I'm going to click done. And now it says I've linked it. Now,
Okay, and another so. I told you I was gonna say so again. Lord Jesus, fix it.
I'm going to click done. And now it says I've linked it. Now it didn't link my Facebook groups, but it did allow me to link my actual Facebook. I want to select my main page, which is Get Your Life Together Inc., because that plays, or I should say plays, is paired up with my life coaching, manifestation coaching, setting up my things for my podcast, because as Donnie Williams said, you want to run your podcast as if it's a business. So I'm applying that same business knowledge that I did for my hair salon and my other businesses, including my tax business and my accounting business. I'm applying those same principles here. So I'm going to use my main page, and then I'm going to click link. And if you're loving the content and the information, please go ahead and subscribe. It's doing this little thing, so it's showing me full screen right now. Hey, then y'all can see Tony over there.
Okay, so and then here is where I'm going to go ahead and add this party. Okay, so let's say party. And let's see what I want. Most of these are locked. So I need to stay up toward the top. And I need to be sure I have videos. I want videos, not GIFs. Okay. I'm going to use this one. So it's going to place that in there. I'm going to add some text that says, thank you for watching and subscribing. And that's going to be the end of the video. Again, the in-depth tutorials, I am creating a community with like-minded podcast hosts, podcasters, even people that want to learn a little bit more about AI, or if you want to learn more about editing or putting your podcast together. That's the community that I want to build, because I really do believe podcasting is the future. And I didn't recognize that when my kids was little, how they was always on YouTube, and it was so annoying to me. I'm like, do y'all not watch TV? And no, they don't. They don't. Like my youngest is 15. The one above him is 21. So I want to say for at least 18, probably a good 18 to 20 years, YouTube has been taking over the youth, and now YouTube is the future. And as those kids that are now in their early 20s, they're still used to watching everything on YouTube, but they're switching from watching other people playing video games, where they're starting to watch more educational things. They're starting to watch podcasts. So I really do believe that it's the future. So we're going to go ahead and add our text here. And this is just going to say thank you. Come on, text box. What the hell? Well, you know what? Let's just do this. I think I came up with another thing. Thank you for your support. Crackers. Go back where you're supposed to be. Stay there. So these are layers that are being added. And sometimes when you think you're touching one thing, you're not. You're actually touching the layer. So let's make this black metallic. And then we want our fill color to be this. And actually, we don't want it to be that. Day 7-4. Yes, that's not right. Okay, so we have that. Add a little shadow onto it. Okay, I like that. Then I want to go and get a GIF. Actually, I should be able to find the image. Let's see if I can find something that says subscribe. Nothing. Let's see if I can find YouTube. Nothing. Let's go for GIFs. There it is. So let's see if I can find a subscribe in here. I don't know what the hell. What is that? Okay, and I think this is perfect to add that subscribe. We're waiting to add that little piece of media in. And I can go on and resize this. Okay, so let's do it from here. Let's play and see what the ending looks like. All right, so there we have our full video. I'm happy with the video. Now the question is, how do we get the music to it? I don't know if you can add music in Descript because I have not made it that far. Let's see in tools. And I can duplicate project for bug report. I can show wordless media in script. Here's the insert. You can also insert a scene from here. So notice on insert, when you're inserting a scene, it's the slash. If you want a speaker label, it's at. If you need a marker, it's the pound sign. You can add text by Control Alt and T at the same time. You can do shape by Control Alt S. You can do a comment, Control Shift M. You have different controls, play, pause. So these are the shortcuts for that. Your view, you can see how you're going to view it. If you want to edit. And then your file. I'm going to export. And I want to export the video. Is it not going to let me export the video? Like what y'all tripping? Huh? So I can't, maybe because I'm not full, I can do the subtitles, I can do the transcript, and it'll do it in Word. So it's kind of dope because I feel like if I take this transcript and download it and put it in Pictory, what would Pictory come up with? So let's see. I ain't got nothing else to do. So now we're back to see. Okay, done. It's opening up my Word. I'm gonna jump back over to Pictory. And we're gonna try to see if we can do a script to video. I don't know if it's gonna work because it doesn't necessarily give you scenes or anything like that. Like when I did it in but this is what it looks like. Let me show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if Pictory can handle this because it doesn't really tell you anything. It gives you markers. So this is the actual script. It doesn't give you videos or anything, but let me enable editing. So let's take a shot in the dark and see. Let's see. And I'm gonna say Planoly test. Okay, it's saving the changes. Let's do proceed. And of course, I have to pick a template. Now let's do this one this time. Let's do the sunrise in 16.9. Okay, it's loading. Okay, so it's creating the storyboard. Let's see, because I don't know. Let's see if you can do it. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn today. I can't believe I've been on this live for 3 hours, but this is really what I like to do. I just really have a joy of doing the nerdette shit that I do in the peace of my home, listening to frequency music. But I'm gonna go out and have some fun tonight. Yeah. I gotta do my hair and lashes and makeup. Oh, sometimes going out is such a time. But I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. And it's so cloudy. This cloudiness is horrible, but it's still so pretty outside. Every day can't be. Look, they're creating 45 out of 62 scenes. So this is doing text to video visuals already. And it's creating a scene. So I'm excited to see what the hell is Pictory gonna come up with. Because this, I feel like it's gonna be dope. I don't really know, but I feel like it's gonna be dope. So let's see. It's almost done. Okay. Y'all, we finna see. Let's watch it together. And we're gonna end the live with that. Be sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, acknowledge, engage, like do all of that shit that I need you to do. That's why I do this. I do this for the people. Not the people, but the people. We the people. Uh-oh. I lost my I hope my StreamYard. I should not have moved that. That's my fault. It'll come back. Okay, there it is. It's my okay. TikTok is still there too. Okay, so here we go. It's 6 minutes and 38 seconds long. So first of all, I want to say thank you for everyone that has engaged, that has liked, that has shared. You're greatly appreciated. And let's see what we created from this over 3 hour live. not bad about it. I'm not. Okay, Victory. It even pulled up Facebook. Joke. Nobody got these people. Yeah, be cheap. I'm not mad at that at all, seeing that it did not come from a script. It had no idea of what pictures or what to show. So that was really showing Pictory taking something from off of a Word document and creating video. We showed you where Pictory took a blog from my website, which was, oh hell, hold on, because I don't have the blogs listed. Well, you can't click on them. I need to put them out because I don't write enough of them to have a link yet. But anywho, it took this blog and created a video. We went over and we looked at the script. So I feel like we did a lot. I hope you guys got some value out of this. Tomorrow, we will be going live at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with T.W. Kane, the author of Cheat Code. And we want to get to know the author as we kind of go over some more keys in the book. But I really want to dive into who the author is and why you guys should definitely follow him and purchase this book, because I believe his story is phenomenal. I want to say thank you for joining. Peace out, love you, and goodbye.